Coach, some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the Arizona Cardinals.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Come on, set, 8, read.
Set 56.
22 jet bombers, 22 jet bombers. Steve Griffin.
On first down, Costello, a screen to Bell. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. The first down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with second and very long.
Hey, Delta.
We got 4.
Looking to throw. Costello able to get this to Gordon. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
The first down run with Bell as he'll get about 6 there. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
I'm coming for you. X3. 218. Chop. Go.
Go get him, go get him.
Hey, wahoo.
2nd and 4. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. They run the counter. Dobbins, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. 2nd down, Murray sets to throw. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. It's early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the Grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Check it back, check it back.
Hey, echo.
56, Mike, 56.
Shoot.
From the gun, Costello. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Hassan Reddick in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Off the play fake. Costello. Caught here by Bell. 23 yards the pickup there.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Bell running on first down, but he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He was brought down by Michael Davis. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Big loss here as he's taken down. It was Justin Houston, the native of Statesboro, Georgia, with a sack.
Well, no, it takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, doesn't it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
I got you. I got you. Sit. Jumper. Sponge. No.
Hey, lock it.
Check. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Hit it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Costello. They've got his man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 34-yard line. Well, last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Costello. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Murray nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dante Fowler, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
That's taken on the 25.
Let's go. Do it.
We just can't get started.
The Charger drive about to get going, and it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact.
He's just getting a lot of stuff to go his way right now.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly.
He's going to stay in zone.
Being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball.
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 32-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Yeah, he's going to stay in zone.
On 1st and 10, Costello rolling to his right. That's complete. It's Bell. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Go now. 70, Indy. Hey, team 6. Team 6. 2.
Off play action. Costello. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
We got to get him out
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A first red zone opportunity here for the Chargers. 1st and 10 at the 19. Back to throw. Costello. Caught by Allen. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout and injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Costello. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 and the 19. Justin Houston making his presence felt there in the backfield.
He already got a dislocated ankle. What are you doing, Keenan?
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Hey, high 7.
Operating from the gun. Costello looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1.
It's like a quarter.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points. Not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
94 is the mark. 94 is the mark. Watch the pass.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
We needed that.
They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Check. Check out.
On second down, it's Bell. Bell sheds him off, and he's brought down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. You know they'd love nothing more than to get a 3-and-out here after having the interception.
And it also tells you a little bit about how they feel about their leader, right? Their quarterback throws an interception in the previous series. They're trying to help him out here with a big stand.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Le'Veon Bell with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Chargers have taken the
That's
lead.
how we're going to beat them, because he's going to stay in zone all game. He going to ride that line of being almost 80%.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
So we're just going to run the ball.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today.
He trying
I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in
Good
the
tackle.
conference.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
And the Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Watch the screen. Pass.
And he'll give it here
Got
to
him.
his running back. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
From the 38, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Murray. And that will be incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now this time he'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20, and he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier. As it's
He
returned
won't come
for
out
6
the damn
points. So as a
zone.
quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. With that last effort, he has reached now 10,000 career rushing yards. Congratulations.
Big-time congratulations. That also means that his publicist can make sure all the information gets to every voter out there who has a say in the Hall of Fame. Fashioning together a heck of a resume.
A gain there of 21 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football.
We're playing hella sloppy right now.
Great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Hella sloppy right now.
At the 49-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw on 2nd down, Costello. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
On 2nd and 7, Murray.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. He's got his man, it's Butler. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 22. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Murray now on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. And he is into the end zone.
Person there just didn't react.
Arizona. 25 yards for the touchdown as his guys are able to regain the lead.
We giving him the game.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
We just got to do something to get us established, man. Things are just going his way so far.
The Charger drive about to get going. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Costello. Over the middle, it's complete. Takes this one up past the 20 after he's able to make a man miss. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. And they will bottle him up behind the line.
I don't understand how they can make all these tackles, man.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. On the return is Peterson. Now a hit and a loose football. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turn that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Flushed out right. Open man, Butler complete. 23 yards, the final tally.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now he'll pull it down, and he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Throwing on first down is Murray. That's complete to Butler. Now the ball comes loose and picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Buying time, and it's a fumble. And the Cardinals have
I was trying to go down.
And they are going to take
Because all he's doing is
right
sitting in his
there at
zone.
the
I'm going to put a
22-yard line.
All the practice, all the training, all the meetings. In this situation, I know exactly what quarterbacks are taught. Take care of the football. That's job one, paramount. Because you cough it up here, you might be giving up 6 points real easy.
Tip of the cap to the defense, though, forcing the fumble. That's going to be caught by Kirk. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Christian Kirk the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd and short. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
52. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the block. Check the hot read.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense?
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sheldon Rankins in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Back to throw. Costello. And he's going to go down again. Sheldon Rankins racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Costello. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Olivier Vernon able to record his 5th sack of the season. And he's able to get it out of there. And this is a pretty good kick. Now it's Peterson. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, Dobbins. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down. Murray now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Thank you, because he's been throwing that bitch away every game.
Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Murray with a 3rd and long.
Got him
again. Football, and it's intercepted.
He keeps forcing it, but hey.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
I don't feel doing that as smart.
It seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on foot.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Hassan Reddick able to record his 5th sack of the season.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17.
This just ain't my game, man.
We've got an injured Charger.
This just ain't my game. Players getting hurt left and right. Sitting in zone all day.
There's some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. From the gun, Costello. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in.
Nothing I can do,
he's going to
man.
be taken down here.
Shoulder tap. Told you, we losing people left and right, man.
It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. On as the Chargers.
We win this game, we got to overcome Madden. Because right now, they cursing us.
Taking it about the 16. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Around the NFL, 3rd quarter at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. And it's a big-time advantage for the Browns. They just scored again, pouring it on. We'll keep you updated on that as it progresses. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On 2nd and 9, Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
We get out of this with a win.
Have come and gone.
We definitely know we good.
Return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Crucify us right now.
Watch the pass.
On 2nd and 9, Murray looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. To throw on 3rd down, Murray. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. From the gun, Murray. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT.
We lost Keenan Allen and Melvin Gordon. Lord Jesus.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Do anything. Truth been told.
Ready, break.
The Charger drive about to get going. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Anything today.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Uncorks one for Davis. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard, realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Off the play fake. Costello. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Got him.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag
He's trying
down.
to chase every damn
Let's
thing.
check in with our referee. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Costello. And nearly
How the hell
intercepted.
is he
That
jumping
would've been a
that before
hat trick, his
him?
3rd pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out.
Golly, like before I even do anything.
Because of the coverage, it was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Come on, Madden. Come on, Madden.
Seen a whole lot of wide open receivers.
Y'all let them just sit in the middle of the field and that bullshit. Come on now.
That's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Of course he overthrows it.
Interception.
Of course he overthrows it.
Byron Murphy, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
What is he in? Zone.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're
Madden
just
got
thinking
me.
first downs. To
Madden
keep up
got
with your
me.
theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A big play there. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Murray now to throw.
Come on.
This is going to be caught. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals 1st down as well. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, switch gears.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away. And
My defense doing all they can,
Desmond
but
King there on the
you lose
coverage.
2 starters on offense.
3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one.
Nothing we can do, man.
And brings up a 4th down decision.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Nothing I can do. He's just sitting in his zone all day.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. 3rd down here. From the gun, Costello. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. So he got 9 yards that time, but he needed 10, and it brings up 4th and 1.
I like his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down. And
nothing I can do, man. This is having to be one of them games, man.
Down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. Let's step aside. They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins.
This is one of them
games.
games.
Taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the pickup there. It'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Check 53. Hey, they're scared. They're scared.
Now Scarborough. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Murray going to throw, and that's knocked away and incomplete.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end. Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Olivier Vernon in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
His D-line isn't even that good, but my line just didn't show up today.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Taylor. And the throw there going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. On first down, Dobbins. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Tackle made by K-Wan Short.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. They try again with Scarborough. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 2 at their 48-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 on it. 18 on it. The screen. Watch the screen.
Watch twins. Watch twins.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for the Cards, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll get another home date next week as the 49ers will come to town. Meanwhile, for our visitors, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.